I met Betsy Barfield when she was a candidate for the Board of County Commissioners. We were in a different facilities, and she came to my office and wanted to know more about extension. And I thought that was intriguing because none of the other candidates have ever came to my office wanting to know about what does Jefferson County do in the community. So she came and we spent a couple hours talking about Jefferson County Extension. So that's when I first met Betsy Barfield. Our old building is downtown Monticello, surrounded by asphalt, and we were in an old condemned building. This site became available, and of course we needed the Board of County Commissioner approval to move to this site. Betsy Barfield was very, very instrumental and was our voice, our advocate for extension to transfer to this beautiful site. Our site is on almost 80 acres of property, very diverse property, forestry, open pasture land, the pecan grove, and also wetland. But also, there's also a horse arena on this site here too. So big difference between surrounded by asphalt to a beautiful 80 acres of diverse property. This young lady is like no one I've ever met before. And the reason I say that is because she is so upbeat. She is the type of person that you love working with. And the reason why I say that is because she gets things done. And when I say done, she does it in a very professional manner. She covers all bases. She's just a remarkable person to work with.
So I met Miss Betsy the morning of the Dirty Pecan at probably 6 o'clock, and she was flitting around like a butterfly, and she was trying to make sure that everything was in place for the bicyclers to come in. And what was impressive about her was they all wanted to see her. They were all asking where she was, and I was trying to direct them the best I could, but she definitely had tons of energy first thing in the morning. The rest of us were still trying to wake up with coffee in hand. So after the race, the cyclists were coming in and they kept asking for her because they wanted to speak with her and they wanted to thank her. So her generosity has also reached all areas because people were coming from all over our country. It wasn't just local people that were coming to Monticello. So here in lies like an even bigger picture, because she did that event, all of these people came from around. They rented Airbnbs and Verbos, and they went to our restaurants and they shopped in our stores. And so because of her instigating this relationship and providing this event, it also helped the economy in Monticello, which is such a beautiful place, and we're happy to share it with others.
We were doing overnight camping at Camp Cherry Lake for the past 12, 13 years. We had the largest delegation in the state. We were taking over 110 to 120 kids to Camp Cherry Lake. Now think about a community like Jefferson County. Majority of our kids do not know how to swim. Majority of them aren't able to afford the cost to attend Camp Cherry Lake. So through Betsy and the Bear Dirty Pecan fundraisers, we were able to subsidize a lot of cost for other camps for those kids to go. That was the main reason we were able to take such a large delegation to Camp Cherry Lake. Not only Camp Cherry Lake, but to Forest University, the team retreat, our district retreats, any outside activities or events. We're able to take a large delegation.
Having people from the outside being able to support us and to be able to, in some way, shape, or form, be willing to help and to serve and to give us opportunities, it makes the difference. Every year in February, they have a teen retreat that happens, and we go to Camp Tempucci, which is closer to the Panhandle for the Northwest districts. And she supported most of the teens and helped fund their payments to go over there so that we could. It was for a lot lower price than it would normally be. And most extension office, if it's helped, it's one way, shape, or form. It eventually helps our club, especially being a newer club, as well as many of the camps and other activities that our club has gone to and is continuing to do.
What I know about Miss Betsy is basically her reputation as being someone that is incredibly supportive of the 4-H in Jefferson County. What sets her apart is her constant energy. And you can tell just by being around her that I sort of look at her as like a Tasmanian devil, if you remember the Bugs Bunny cartoons when we were little, that she is constantly in motion. And she's constantly trying to figure out how she can help and impress upon others how they should support 4-H as well in Jefferson.
Due to those characteristics and the fact that she's come from 4-H, it goes to show how much when you walking in, a lot of you people don't realize the impact it's not just going to make on the people around you, but how much on you personally. And so to be able to walk out of that and see that she's involved in the community, she has a love for helping others, and that she has that joy that just shines through immediately. That's not something that always comes naturally for people, as well as that leadership side of things. I've seen it in myself, and I've seen it in many of my other friends that have been in this club. It means a lot to be able to see that come through and to be able to have that helping hand that just reaches out and helps others.
I just want to say thank you, Miss Betsy, for thinking about our kids in Jefferson County, as well as the adults, the volunteers, because it does mean a lot to us that you put your time and your energy into such a wonderful organization. And we appreciate it, and we wish you the best.
She is an individual, again, who I consider genuinely loves Extension. She loves supporting Extension, but most important, she loves supporting our youth. And again, it's great to see a former 4-H come back and continue to give and to watch our program grow. So thank you so much, Betsy Barfield. We do love you, and we do thank you for everything that you have done.